I'm Nick Russo, and I was the anchorman / geologist.
I'm Rick Haddon, and I was the on-scene reporter.
I'm Hamad, and I was the victim.
I'm Adnan, and I was the geologist.
Hello, anchorman Nick Russo here, part of Channel 6 News, to report to you about Mount Pelee on May 2nd, 1902. The volcano stands about 4,500 feet tall and is in the small town of St. Pierre on the island of Martinique, located in the Caribbean. It has a population of about 26,000 people. Very fertile soil there, large farming zone. A popular export out of there is rum. The volcano is composite stratovolcano found in a subduction zone containing felsic magma. Lately, strange occurrences have started to happen. Mud flows have left people in the streets ankle deep in mud. Also, flash flooding, hurricane-like winds, tidal waves, and fires have occurred. We are still trying to determine the cause of this.
The day is May 8th, 1902, and I'm standing on what used to be the town of St. Pierre. Sadly, the city is now completely destroyed. Earlier today, Mount Pelee, the island volcano, erupted with a VEI 4, and it had pyroclastic flow. A pyroclastic flow is a mix of gas, ash, and rock capable of moving at very fast speeds. This is the found reason for the strange occurrences that have happened in days prior. The eruption killed about 30,000 people. Like I said, the VEI has been reported at 4. The volcano now stands at 4,583 feet tall. Smoke and ashes were moving at 100 plus miles per hour, reaching Fort de France, which is 25 miles away from the volcano. Ash also caused many roofs to collapse under the heavy weight. Luckily, 4,000 people made it out on boats. Unluckily, we only know of 2 survivors, and the rest are assumed dead. Here is one victim who escaped on a boat, Hamad, and he would like to say a few things.
My family and I barely made it out, but my family is very sick. They got ash stuck in their lungs, which will certainly lead to death. I now have to relocate because all the lush farmland I used to make a living from is now destroyed. It's going to be hard to move on. This is a very crushing event, but my whole life is going to change and I don't know what to do. Like everyone else that survived, I'm trapped in an unreal world.
And that will be all for today's presentation. Thank you.
The year is now May 8th, 2012, 110 years after Mount Pelee erupted, destroying the city of St. Pierre. The island has recovered well, having regrown its lush forests, and many of the mountains remain unharmed. Small villages around St. Pierre's ruins have sprung up, but the population now sits at only above 4,000. The ruins I am here to study have proved a major tourist attraction. Now that I and my fellow scientists look back on this volcanic eruption, we realize that there was much we could have done to prevent it from becoming so tragic. Landslides and many other strange occurrences, like tidal waves and hurricane-like winds, should have been a big enough reason to evacuate the city. Also, the animals from the mountainside invaded St. Pierre because they sensed the eruption coming. Unfortunately, these signs were overlooked because of a big political election at the time. Had they been taken more seriously, this disaster wouldn't have been such a significant event.
Researching this volcano was a very interesting opportunity.
We were surprised to learn that all the signs saying an eruption was overlooked, considering how seriously these things are taken today. In class, we've been learning about volcanoes and some of their traits.
This is exactly what we studied with Mount Pelee, finding its VEI, lava type, height, and more.
Volcanoes are devastating to an area, and they need to be more closely considered in terms of potential damage they can cause the world today. On the plus side, volcanoes do provide good soil for farming and clean drinking water. This is the reason that the island of Martinique has recovered so well from the eruption of Mount Pelee in 1902.